Am Guardian 650. There's been some concerns about hip hop musically and why this year a lot of songs, it hasn't really charted in the top 100 as much, I believe. Very minimum charting outside of Kendrick. The Drakes, they're chart. But I'm talking about just, then we have the Clips, then we have Mobb Deep, then we have Raekwon and Ghostface drop albums. Big L just recently. I mean, do you people even love hip hop? Are you supporting these projects? Because you've been talking about goofy mumble rap and for 10 years, about mumble rappers and the Lil Wayne haters and all that. So what's going on, man? You know what I mean? Is the bots not working? You know what I'm saying? It's an incredible year hip hop wise with these albums that drop, especially Master Pill doing what they're doing with Nas and everybody leading the charge, man. It's like, it's refreshing, to be honest with you. The music is out there, man. Ransom just dropped a fire album, him and DJ Premier. So you got the Nas DJ Premier album collaboration on the way. You got De La Soul on the way. What is the problem, man? These are groups that you say, the hip hop world says that, they love, they want, they miss, and yet their music is out there. And according to whatever Complex or Billboards or whatever the latest Apple Music, whatever the latest data or charts, they haven't been consistent. Hip hop hasn't been consistent this year. It's basically lagging behind. Is it a bigger plot? I can see an angle in that. People thinking it's a plot to destroy hip hop, downgraded because it's been on, it's very influential. We all know that. We don't have to prove that anymore. The world vibes around hip hop. So it's a conscious effort to push other genres, of course. It's always like there's competition. And whoever's throwing the money around, allegedly, whichever entity has that juice, whoever's that artist that the machine decides to push, or the next one up, whoever that is. There's a lot of young talent out there. I listened to Doja Cat's album. I was quite impressed. She do her own version of hip hop, her beautiful music. So, in her own way, she's unique. It's not for everybody, but hey, she's very popular. So, right now, you can easily say that the females MCs are dominating. I mean, I use the word MCs loosely, of course, but Cardi B's, the Megs, the Ice Spice, Lottos, Glorillaz, Sexy Reds, Doechii, and a host of others. You know what I'm saying? They're doing well. So, like any other thing, you gotta keep grinding. All we want is the good music, and the streets will determine, in most circles, who's who and who's not. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? But it's not to eliminate anyone. You just gotta keep working. there's lanes of this genre, hip hop, you can get in, and it works for people. So sometimes you got to look at your career and say, do I need to shift in another direction, pivot here? And I know people don't want to do it; they want to, stay authentic, but you still, at the end of the day, you're still an artist. So I'm not mad if you slant in a direction that's a little, what they say, alternative or whatever. So you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Believe in your talent. Might be an audience in that lane. So gotta keep pushing. But we really need to support these projects, man. We got some great projects coming up. And as far as albums dropping, and check out that Ransom album. That Lloyd Banks album is tight. Of course, you got De La coming up. I love that Big L album. And of course, Mob and the Clips. I don't even have to, we already know. They stamped. That new Mob is stamped. You know what I'm saying? So, but the De La one, that's the one. But that Big L, I'm telling you, yeah, it might be some old verses, how they did it, but they did a good job on it, I thought. I thought it sounded great, man. And the Jay-Z 7-minute freestyle, awesome. But in the song with Method Man, beautiful. So check out that Big L. Shout out to Massive Hill once again for holding it down for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So you got to recognize stuff like that, man. You can't just be, I don't throw shade, because I'm a fan of one person or whatever. I'm a fan of the music at the end of the day. And I give credit where credit is due. Mass Appeal's been holding it down. Let's stop fronting. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's good for hip hop. It keeps things healthy. You know what I mean? The groups we love, that you know what I mean? So I'm with it. Anyway, Vanguardian 650. Peace.